Mom and Dad, 60 years ago, you started something special. Something that has changed so many lives and touched more than you can count. Here's to 60 years. First comes love, just a man and his underage girlfriend.
I didn't like him.
Oh, my mistake.
No, I didn't like him. And of course, he wanted to get married like that 3 months after we started dating. And I said, I will date you if you buy a magazine. So he bought the most expensive one, which was Time magazine.
Now we're back on track. So, what happened next?
Well, I just grew to like him, and then I grew to love him.
Ah, yes. Tell us more.
He just grew on me. And he always came back. He'd always come over.
Loyal.
And he smelled so good. He worked in the men's department, so I always had that cologne on. So he always smelled so good. I don't know, I just,
You felt comfortable around him.
yeah.
What did you love about her, Dad?
Well, she looked good. She was built like a brick outhouse. And she had an even temperament.
Is that good?
Is that good? Yeah.
Built like a brick out house?
Yeah.
That's,
A lot better than just a regular
that was the term they used to
old
use.
wooden house. Wooden outhouse. Even a two-seater. And she was a bright kid. And I thought she'd work well in the family. And she was a good worker. We tried her out working before we married her, make sure she liked to work. And I gave her a job, as a matter of fact.
I wrapped gifts
Yeah.
at the men's store.
That's true. That's what I said.
September 24th, 1961. Let's get married. But only with written permission from Grandma Dot, of course.
It's funny, we met in September. We got married in September. And we had 2 children in September.
1 year, 11 months, and 22 days later, September 15th, 1963. A baby girl, Chandra. So precious. So beautiful. "735 trouble-free days later, on September 19th, 1965, a baby boy arrives, John Wayne Jr. Kids, anything you'd like to tell your parents?
Well, my mom and dad mean everything to me. They have been the best parents I think I could have ever hoped for, wished for. God graced me with them, and I love everything about my parents. Absolutely beautiful, the way that they give to each other, their sacrificial love for each other, the way that they raised us. They taught us right from wrong. They taught us how to navigate through the world. They showed us unconditional love. My parents literally never argued. And even after being married 60 years, they still hold each other's hands and hug each other and kiss each other. And it's pretty gross, but no, it's just a wonderful example of love. And I couldn't have asked for anything better.
60 years. Wow, that's a long time. The best part about them 60 years, you have never been judgmental toward us, especially myself, because I have given y'all lots of gray hairs. And your 60 years has made a big difference in my mind. Wish I'd have learned it younger, like Ian did and Chandra did. But I finally got it. You gotta love, you gotta honor, you gotta respect, mostly respect the other person. And y'all have always respected one another. Never seen y'all argue. Never even seen you have a disagreement. What true parents was all about. Love and cherish, honor one another. And so the 60 years to me has been a fun journey. More like an easy train ride. We got the high hills and the valleys, but us children never really saw the valleys. And I hope we got about at least 30 more. Then we'd really have something to celebrate. 90 years of being married. And y'all's example of what marriage and friendship, and I can't keep this. I must be in Pawpaw's house because I can't keep the sweat out of my eyes. But I will be there one day too, Dad. I'll be cold, and I'll be fussing because Ian ain't turning up the AC for me. I really appreciate my parents because they mean more. They were my best friends for 15 years. And probably if it hadn't been for y'all, Ian might not have got raised. But I tried very hard to raise him the way y'all taught me to raise him. To teach him about Jesus, teach him about how to love his wife. We learned it all from you two. And do appreciate every day of it. So happy anniversary. Look forward to seeing you on that day and laughing at myself on this video. We love you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
It's not just Chandra and John Jr. that your 60 years has made an impact on. We asked some other folks what they thought as well.
What does
John, Wayne, and Jimmy mean to me?
Nana and Papa mean to me.
Nana and Papa mean to me?
Number one, they're providers. Without them, I wouldn't have a wife. Number two, and most importantly, when I married my wife, I didn't realize I was also getting a second pair of parents. And John and Jimmy are literally a blessing to me because they've always been like parents to me. I love them very much. I respect them very much. Most of all, I like them.
Hey y'all, happy anniversary. Let's see, what do Jimmy and John Wayne mean to me? Well, I have felt accepted like a daughter from day one. Really, without my parents living anymore, it's such a blessing to be able to call Jimmy and John Wayne my parents and enjoy the whole family that they've raised. They've got some great children, grandchildren, nieces and nephews everywhere. So I really appreciate being in this family, and it gives me the sense of family that I've been missing since my family stays in Florida so much. But every time we come, Miss Jimmy's willing to share her cooking knowledge to some degree. You know, she does keep the kitchen herself. Every good mama knows that you got to feed your babies, and Jimmy takes care of us so well, and John Wayne is overseeing whatever needs to be overseen. They work well together, and for 60 years, I don't think there could be a better couple. So thank you for being my in-laws that are really like my parents. And thank you for celebrating this wonderful holiday. It is a holiday for the McCorkles anyway, with us. Love you guys.
Nana and Papa to me is everything. Nana and Papa created for me such safety and security in my childhood that I felt confident going into my own relationships, my relationship with my wife, and the relationships with my children. Nana and Papa's house was always an escape from whatever wrong that was going on outside those walls. 3910 Old Charlotte Highway was a place that you could come and have fun and not worry. And that was only created because of Nana and Papa and their love for one another, and that love that spilled out onto anyone who they came in contact with. My Nana and Papa helped define my life. I can't say it any other way. I feel like I am who I am because of my Nana and Papa. They mean as much to me as parents, and without their relationship, I would not have an example of how a man and a woman can work, can do the daily grind of work and home life and kids go to school and extracurriculars and all of that stuff. I wouldn't have that example. And for that, I am eternally grateful. And I appreciate every memory that I have with Nana and Papa. And I love making more of them. And it is probably the greatest delight to watch my kids play with Nana and Papa and make memories with them the same way that I did. I take every moment I can to snap a picture when Jonah and Lucy are playing with Nana and Papa, whether it's Papa on the ground with Lucy and Jonah, or Nana snuggling with them, or playing with bubbles, or whatever it is. I delight in opportunities to share with my children possibly two of my favorite people in the universe. Nana and Papa, I love you. Congratulations on 60 years, and thank you so much for what you mean.
Nana and Papa mean to me, I guess the most obvious answer is they mean Ian to me. Because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have my husband. But I think more importantly than just that is Nana and Papa's faith. Because it's great that they passed down and made the genes that made Ian, but he wouldn't be who he is, and nobody in this family would be who they are without the faith legacy that Nana and Papa passed down. That's got to be the most important thing. Just the prayer, the going to church, the kindness and gentleness of Nana, and the push and the support of Papa, and just their personalities really combined to make such a great couple, and such great parents and grandparents and great-grandparents. And they each bring a unique, special thing to their partnership, which is what it is. It's very clear that they're partners, and that they support one another, and they support their family, and they love their family. It's something that you can't deny in any way, is that they love their family, and that family is probably the most important thing to them, along with one another, of course. And just that love that they've passed down, that they have for each other, that they've shown to their kids and their grandkids and their great-grandkids. It's really this legacy that they've created. And I'm super thankful for that, specifically because I don't necessarily have a lot of that from my side of the family. So it's really important for me, for my kids to have that in their lives, to see it, to share with them. And I'm thankful that that's been shared with me, so that it's something I now have an example of, that I can hopefully emulate and pass on and help continue the legacy that you guys have started and created. So I guess that's what Nana and Papa mean to me. They mean to me the start of a legacy that I want to continue in my family, and that I know that influence will continue on. So thank you guys.
Everyone's gonna have like a 20-minute spiel, and then there's gonna be Kristen. Yeah, Kristen likes business. They always have candy and sweets. Oh, I love them. I'm not good with this lovey-dovey on the spot kind of thing. Nana and Papa means to me an abundance of business. Business is candy. Every time that Nana and Papa would come to our house, they would bring us, me candy, and we would make trades. Papa would get a bag of candy, and I would get a bag of candy. He still flips around like he's like 12 years old. Yeah. And Nana's, there's too much about Nana. Nana's just perfect.
Hello everybody. So, I was recently asked about my opinion on Nana and Papa being married. And after giving it a little bit of thought, I can honestly say that it was a great decision. And I came to this conclusion because I thought that, well, without them, I wouldn't be here. And that's immensely important to myself. It's important to a few others. And to some people, they could care less, but those people don't matter. And another reason I'm glad that y'all got married is I think y'all have given us a great example of how a married couple should be. Both of y'all sacrifice for each other, y'all treat each other with respect, y'all love each other, and I think it's very important for us grandkids specifically to be able to see that and see how y'all have been just treating each other so kindly throughout the years. And another reason for my gratitude is, well, Nana, you bring a lot to the table, and I've always been grateful that you cook me some really good food, and it's always been really a highlight of my life is coming to your house and you making me a lot of food, and I get to enjoy all that food. And of course, Papa, I'm very thankful that I'm able to always talk to you, and you're always willing to talk to me and give me advice. And even though you might not know or think that we're talking about much, I'm very grateful for all the conversations I'm able to have with you, and I can always glean a little bit of wisdom from you and learn a little bit about where I came from, about the world, about your experiences, and I'm very thankful for that. And in closing, I just want to say both of y'all are great examples to me, and I love both of you, and congratulations on so many years of marriage.
Hi, Nana and Papa. I just wanted to say happy anniversary, and I wanted to thank you for the many years of joy you brought to my life. I remember getting so excited to come up to North Carolina and visit Nana and Papa and bake with Nana and cook with Nana and eat all the fun food and beat Papa in all the games, especially in putt-putt and in checkers and 99 and any other game that we ever played. But thank you for everything that you've done. I appreciate what a big part of my life that you've been, or in my life that you've been. And I'm glad that we have such a good relationship, and I feel like I can always come to you guys. And I appreciate everything that you do for us, whether it's physical, mental, or spiritual. So thank you. Happy anniversary.
Well, you see, I really love Papa. I like sleeping in his arms, and I like when he gets down on the floor and plays with me, plays in my mat with me. Yeah, I like Papa a lot. And Nana's real good too. I like Nana to hold me, and Nana, everything Nana makes smells really good.
And do you want to on the Papa's house now. Not a Papa. Are you gonna go on the Papa's house with me, okay? What's not a Papa mean to me? Yeah, I'm gonna do that with them today. Can you do that with them today? I want the Papa to go to my house. Can you take my house with me? That's sweet. And Papa's funny.
Who knew an I do could become so much? We just want to say it one more time.
Thank you guys.
Happy anniversary!
I love both of you, and congratulations.
I like them.
Congratulations on 60 years.
I couldn't have asked for anything better.
Love you guys.
Oh, I love them.
We love you. Have a great day.
I really hope this shot doesn't make my forehead look big. What does Nana and Papa mean to me?
Wow, look at that pimple.
Really?
You
Where?
can't see a pimple.
Thank you. That's it.
I couldn't have asked for anything better. Ta-da!
Do I just...
Yeah. Just
I don't like it. Should I say hi first?
whatever you want to.
What, am I looking in the camera?
Yep.
What does mom and dad mean? Woo!
I'm done. One take.
You're
said
saying it
you
right
never
to the,
doubted it.
whatever you're saying to that camera.
I'm not. The camera's off.
Yeah, the camera's off.
No, it's on. It's on?
It's off.
Oh, it's off.
I hope it's off. But sometimes he makes me so mad I could kill him.
When have I made you mad? Seriously. That's a serious question.
But no, I always said, I guess if we get a divorce, it's going to be in September. But that never happened, did it?
Too late this year. You won't get it done by September.
First time he ever kissed me, though, he said, "You don't know how to kiss." Well, I took all these college preparatory courses, thinking I was going to college. Which, of course, he came along and spoiled that.
That was on a college education.
Just look where I'd be now.
Taught her how to kiss. The girl didn't even know how to kiss.